morning, children. Welcome back to the science class. Children, all of you know that without plants, our survival is impossible on this earth. So, let's thank them and as a token of gratitude, know more about them.
We already know that plants are also living things just like us. There are many varieties of plants around us, like trees, herbs, shrubs, climbers, and creepers, but they share a similar structure. Like our body is made up of several parts. Each part has its own work to do. In the same manner, plants also have different parts to do different tasks. There are two major parts of a plant. One which is visible above the ground, known as shoot, and the one which is below the ground, known as root.
Today, we will learn about the part of the plant that grows below the soil. Yes, you guessed it right. I am talking about roots. Children, different types of plants have different types of roots. There are mainly two types of roots, taproot and fibrous root. A single thick root from which some small roots grow at the end of the stem is called the taproot. Plants such as beans, mustards and mangoes have taproots. Many thin and bushy roots growing at the end of the stem are called fibrous roots. Plants such as rice, wheat and grass have fibrous roots. Let's do some activities to understand the functions of roots. Children, we already know that roots fix the plant to the soil and give it strength to withstand heavy winds and rains. They keep the plant standing firmly. Otherwise, every time it rains heavily or the wind blows strongly, the plant will fall down. They work just like the foundation of a building. To prove this, let me cut the roots of this plant and fix them firmly to the soil. Now we have two pots. This pot has plants without roots, but I have fixed it to the soil. And here we have one more pot. It has plants with roots. Let's see what happens to them when a strong wind blows. So children, you can easily see the difference between these two pots. This pot did not have plants with roots, and this is why it could not withstand heavy winds. And if we talk about this pot, it had plants with roots. This is why it could bear the winds easily. So now we come to the conclusion that roots fix the plant to the soil and give them strength to bear heavy winds and rains. Children, let's talk about some more functions that roots perform. I have already told you that roots absorb water and nutrients from the soil. So here I have put this liquid, and here we have tissue paper. You can see there is no water left on the plate. This tissue paper has absorbed all. In the same manner, roots absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Roots suck the water and nutrients from the soil like this, and then use it for the growth of the plant. Children, you must have definitely seen these vegetables. But do you know that these vegetables are actually roots of their plants? Yes, roots store food in some plants, and these roots are used as vegetables. Can you identify what kind of roots these are? Well, you guessed it right. These are taproots because they have a main root and some small roots are growing from that main root. Carrots, beetroots, radishes and turnips are examples of those taproots which are used as vegetables. So now we know that roots fix the plant to the soil absorb water and nutrients from the ground, and even store food in some plants. Before we wind up today's class, let's take a quick revision of whatever we have learned today.
We learned today that there are two major parts of a plant, root and shoot. Roots are an important part of a plant. There are two types of roots, taproot and fibrous root. A single thick root from which small roots grow at the end of the stem is called taproot. Carrot, dandelion, beetroot, beans, mango, radish, rose, hibiscus and turnips are the plants that have taproots. Many thin and bushy roots growing at the end of the stem are called fibrous roots. Grasses, onion, wheat, maize, bamboo, coconut trees and rice are the plants that have fibrous roots. Let's talk about the functions of roots now. Roots fix the plant to the soil. They help the plant in taking water and nutrients from the soil. Some roots store food made by the plant and are used as vegetables. Have you ever thought what would happen if roots are cut off from the plant? Children, then plants would not get proper support, and every time there is a storm or heavy rainfall, they would fall down. You already know that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. If roots would be cut off, plants would not get their required nutrition. So, now you tell me, can plants survive without roots? No, they can't. So, there are two types of roots, tap roots and fibrous roots. And functions of roots are to fix plants to the soil, to absorb water and nutrients for the plant, and to store food produced by the plant. I hope you enjoyed learning about the feet of the plant, roots today. We will meet again soon to learn about the shoot of the plant. Till then, take good care of yourselves and the plants in your surroundings. Bye-bye.